Thank you for joining us yet again as we continue our journey on creating a godly marriage. This is episode 6, and today is Vision Day. Today is all about vision, a vision for your marriage. What is a vision?
Well, Proverbs 29 verse 18 says that my people perish. People without vision perish. Or some translations say stray away. So I think when we talk about vision, there are different kinds of vision. First of all, you must have your own personal vision for yourself. But then there's vision for your family, vision for your children, but then also vision for your marriage.
A vision, when we come to the subject of vision, yes, think big, but keep it simple. The more complicated you make it, the less the chance that you will accomplish that vision. A clear-cut, simple vision is best. Just something that you can define.
Yes.
In a short sentences.
For your marriage.
For your marriage. For any vision, really.
Unless you are a visionary for your company.
Yes, but even then, your vision's got to be simple. See, your vision for your marriage, and any vision has to inspire. It has to move people from point A to point B. A vision is not factual. A vision is a picture. It is a picture. It is something you can see with your spiritual eyes, something you can see in the spirit realm. So as Christians, for us, a vision for your marriage is a picture you can see. You can see when you look in the spirit. And you can see it in front of your eyes. And then this is what you then do. That vision, the whole purpose of vision is, it becomes a goal. It becomes something to live for. Not to live for. You don't live for a vision. You live for Yahweh. You live because He gave you life. You live because you're a son of God. But that vision gives you purpose. It gives you something to move towards. So for your marriage, you want a picture. You want something you can see. Now the mission will be how you will bring that vision, that which you see, into the natural. And when he says, without vision my people perish, it means if you do not see, where are you moving to? Where are you going? So with your marriage, you need to know where you're going. You need to have in mind a picture. So, my dear, what picture for our marriage, for any marriage, as Christians, as believers, as sons of God?
Well, when you, as a husband and a wife, you are two individuals. But when you get married, you become one. So it is good to have vision for your own spiritual life as well. Even if you want to lose weight. You must have vision, or what do you want to accomplish? What is the picture, what you see? How do you want to see yourself when you look into the mirror? That's having a vision. If you can't see the end result, then you don't know what you are going to work for, what you are seeing with your spiritual eye. Now, when it comes to marriage, when you come together, then it causes a dunamis explosion. But you must have vision for your marriage as well.
You see, now vision, the important thing about having a vision is, it gives your eye and your mind something to do. It takes your mind off the faults. Look, any marriage has faults. Any individual has faults. Your spouse has faults. As much as I did not believe, I always thought of myself, as having very few faults until I got married. Not because she pointed them out, but because being married suddenly highlighted areas of my life that was never highlighted before. It challenged me in ways I've never been challenged before, so faults could not show up. There's just no occasion for me to be aware of that.
Yeah.
Now, if you do not have a vision, and you do not get a vision for your marriage, you will focus on what is lacking. Focusing on what is lacking means it increases that. It feeds that. It means it becomes bigger and bigger until it's all you see. And that's when things go wrong. So a vision is not what you see here in the natural. It is what I see when I look and I see. And where's our mirror? The scriptures is a mirror. It means I can look in the scriptures and I can see. And then, of course, the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh, opens it up for me so that we can see it. And then I put it in front of my eyes.
Yes. When you mentioned about thinking you didn't have any mistakes when you were still single.
Yeah.
When it comes to a man and a woman, the one becomes a mirror of the other one.
Yes.
Because remember, Eve was taken from Adam.
Yes.
So now you become a mirror image of each other.
Yep. True. And you start realizing things. And suddenly, she gives you a different perspective. Your wife gives you a different perspective of yourself. Your husband gives you a different perspective of yourself. Because for the first time I saw myself through someone else's eyes. Nobody was ever that close. Nobody could ever see me in my moments. And I have some moments from time to time. And then suddenly things realize. So what a vision does is it takes you out of that. And when you're looking at the vision, it now gives you something to speak towards, to move towards, to actively work to bring into pass. The whole point of a vision is for it to manifest in this life, meaning to become flesh, to become substance, something you can, substance, what I can touch, what I can feel, what I can experience, what I can taste, what I can smell. It becomes touchable, tangible in this. So what is the picture of a godly marriage? Ephesians 5, where we started with the series. This is the picture of a godly marriage. So first things first, before you have a vision for finances, before you have a vision, it's not in one thing and not the others. You have a vision for your children. You have a vision for a family. You have a vision for your finances. That's all part of your vision for your marriage. But ultimately, you must know what do you want your marriage to look like? What do you want the fruit of your marriage to be? How do you want your spouse to experience your marriage? The picture of that is in Ephesians 5. It is the picture of Christ and the church. The relationship Christ, Yeshua, has with his bride, with his church. The love he has for her. The fact that he laid down his life for her. What he invests in her. That picture of union, of coming together, of being one, is what you want as the vision for your marriage. I believe it is God's vision for marriage. So it should be every believing couple's vision for their marriage. To come to that union, to illustrate, to show forth that union. Now, in accomplishing this vision, what would you like to say, my dear?
Wow. Do you want, I don't know if it's good news or bad news. It comes with responsibility, because when you get married, in marriage, the man carries the vision. The man is the vision starter.
You're the head of the house. Did Christ not have the vision for the church?
So that's why it's so important for men to get to head in the clouds. Now, inside Stephanus' study, he has this huge chair that he sometimes sits on with closed eyes, and he meditates. I thought of it as huge until you said it's huge. I mean, it's not a small chair. It's a comfortable, relaxing chair where he can sit in and meditate, or command his day, or whatever. Then I know, he will say, I'm going to sit in my chair, then I know it's his It's his space. It's his alone time. We all need that. And then that is where he gets vision for his day, for his for our marriage. And then he will, when he's done, he will come and share what he experienced or saw or feel in his heart while sitting in his chair. Now, whatever a man gives a woman, she grows. She multiplies. So, for instance, if a man in the old days, you know, the man will go hunting.
Yes.
And he will kill whatever.
And bring back meat, my dear.
Oh, meat. Sorry, the vegetarian. It's not a very good example. It's not going to work for me.
Oh,
anyway,
no, it works.
Just work with it. Then she will prepare the meal. Yes. Okay, so if you give a woman a house, she will create you a home. And if you give a woman your sperm, she will create you a baby. A woman is an incubator. So whatever you give her, it's a seed that she will work with. She will make it grow. And you see the same with when a woman receives something negative from a man. If you treat her unlovingly or disrespectful, she will give you a mouthful.
You know what? And here's the thing about it, guys. Here's the thing. As from my perspective as a husband, you kind of think I'm the leader. I'm the one. I should do this. No. I learned that I put it out there. She makes it happen.
Yes.
She does it faster than I could. And she does it much better than I could in many instances. So then in the beginning, I felt a little bit threatened. I thought, but now she's doing it. I wanted to do this. But then I realized she's better at it than I am. So I realized that it benefits me to give it to her, to let her work with it. It doesn't mean I'm absent. No. It doesn't mean I do nothing.
Yes.
I'm involved. Yeah. But she runs with it.
Yes.
And a wise husband supports her in it and realizes it's to his advantage that she runs with it.
Yeah.
Because once she sees it, she goes for it.
Yeah, I think that's why many women are frustrated. It's like, just give me something to work with.
Yeah.
Give me the vision and I'll run with it. And it even if it's something like going on holiday in December, you decide together where you want to go, and then you start planning and growing whatever it is. Or maybe it's running the comrades or the August. And then you work towards that, and the women can maybe sit and work out how we are going to accomplish that.
Yes, that's it. Now, in creating a godly marriage and the vision for your marriage, you should read through Ephesians 5. I'm not going to read through it. I thought I would, but I want to give you homework. Go read through Ephesians 5. See the picture of love, trust, respect. So what would happen here is when it says, wives, submit to your own husbands as to the Lord. That's a vision for marriage. So the wife should know her part in this is her part, is to now learn how to submit. The husband sees, for the husband is head of the wife, as also Christ is head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. So suddenly his part in this is now, how am I to be the head as Christ is the head of the church? See the picture of him laying down, you laying down your life for your wife. And wives, for you to be easy to submit to your husband. Word of caution though, the one does not require the other. Listen to me. Because if a wife now thinks, yeah, well, until my husband lays his life down for me, I'm not going to give him any submission. He thinks he's going to get that out of me. It's not that. You are to do your part. It makes it easier and it makes it far more pleasant. And the result is so much greater when he does his part. So husbands, do your part. Wives, do your part. But in the absence of the other one, of maybe I'm feeling, yeah, but you see, I'm doing everything here. You know, I mean, I've given so much and I've done so much. What have you done? It's not that. The word of caution on that. Yes, it'll take two. A marriage is two. It takes two to bring this vision to pass. But you still have to do your part in spite of no matter what. But that's the vision. So as you read through Ephesians 5, go read through it. Go take some time, because in our next video, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go through Ephesians 5, give you practical steps as to how are you to bring this vision of what your marriage must be. See, when you think of a vision, you're thinking of the fruit people will take from you. Think of your marriage as a tree. Wouldn't you want the fruit to be good, to be wholesome, to be nourishing, to feed, for people to want to share the fruit? I mean, what a great compliment to a tree when its fruit gets exported. When people like the fruit. Don't you want the fruit from your marriage to be that? Don't you want people to see Christ in you? To see Yahweh, the perfect union between Yahweh, Yeshua, and Ruach HaKodesh. Don't you want to see that? The picture of the Godhead. That's possible in marriage. That's the vision. That's what you need to start seeing. And you need to start looking at that. Now go through it. Read through Ephesians 5. Both husband and wife. Separately, together. In our next video, we're going to tell you just practical steps. How to bring it into the natural.
And how to get a vision.
Yeah.
How to get a vision.
Yeah. Well, here's how you're going to get it. You're going to read through Ephesians 5.
Oh, but that's not all.
No, it's not all. There's more to come. And I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
Any last wise words, my wife?
No, that's it.
Is that it?
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And
Share
tell
the
others
videos.
about it.
Share the channel link. Tell people about the channel. Tell people about the videos. If you benefit from it, pass it on. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching. Shalom.
Shalom.